Okay, let's take a look at the maths that matter, and there is plenty of similarities here in regards to it is the 35th bout for both men. Green 31 victories, Tarver 28. Danny, a lot more knockouts and a lot less losses. It is over 12 3-minute rounds. 4 years separate the two, the height by 3 centimetres, the reach by 6 centimetres, and our very own Green Machine a little heavier on the scales. And finally, we're happy to say, live around the world on Main Event Boxing, it is main event time.
In my heart of all hearts, I think he picked the wrong guy. I plan on coming and stealing the show and taking that belt back home with me. I fear no man. I got too much experience, man. I've been winning too long. I ain't trying to go 12 rounds. I'm gonna cut him, I'm gonna bust him up, and I'm gonna knock him out. He's not gonna outbox me. I'm faster than Danny Green. I got combination punches. You know, if he's thinking he's gonna beat me with his heart and determination, got another thing coming.
Tarver's got a chance, and he is second.
I'm gonna have fun on July 20th, showing these people just what makes me the Magic Man. Because I will make Danny Green disappear, baby.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, fight fans ringside, around Australia and across the world, it's main event time! It's time now to bring out our red corner fighter. Would you please welcome the challenger, Antonio Tarver.
I don't fear who's in front of me. I fear not performing to the best of my ability, and I fear losing. We're very confident. He's got 2 hands, I've got 2 hands. He can bang, I can bang. We both want to knock each other out. I've got a few things I want to achieve before I retire, and knocking off Antonio Tarver, who is a future Hall of Famer and a former undisputed 4-time world champion. Well, friends, when the bell goes, let's go on.
Biggest Australian boxing history. Danny Green! The crowd roars. Green fires. Green opens up. Will Siaka into the pinnacle. Danny Green, the record breaker, the history maker. He wins the game.
I feed off the crowd's energy and waiting for the bell to go. It's such an incredible rush.
It's now time for our official introductions. Introducing from the red corner, the challenger from Tampa, Florida in the USA. Weighing in at 89.2 kilograms, 6 feet 2 inches tall, trained by Jimmy Williams. He enters the ring tonight with an exemplary record of achievement, including 3 fights with the great Roy Jones Jr., winning 2 of those encounters. His official record stands at 34 fights, winning 28 in total, 19 by way of knockout. Please welcome for the United States of America, Antonio the Magic Man Tarver. Across the ring and in the blue corner is boxing royalty. He has touched the scales at 90.6 kilograms, fighting out of Perth, Western Australia, where he is born and bred and trained by Angelo Hyder. He brings to the ring a stunning international record of 34 fights with 31 wins, 27 by way of knockout. He is the current IBO Cruiserweight Champion of the world. He's a tower of power. He is Australia's man of the hour. Lean, keen and mean. He's a green machine. He is Danny Green. Ladies and gentlemen, now before we take you to our main event of the evening, we invite Cameron Hesse to sing the national anthem of the United States of America, and we ask you all to please be upstanding for both national anthems.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And now to sing the national anthem of Australia, please welcome Michael Fideli.
Australians, oh let us rejoice, for we are young and free. We've golden soil and wealth for toil. Our home is good by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gift, all beauty rich and rare. In history's page let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains then let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Michael Fideli. We thank all our IBO officials in attendance here this evening. Your referee for this bout will be Mr. Howard Foster. Your judges are Steve Marshall, Matteo Montella and Ryan Young. Your timekeepers are Des Floyd and Max Murphy. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get down to business.
Antonio, Danny, I spoke to you both in the dressing room. You both know what I expect. Keep it clean break straight away when told, and both of you watch the edge. Good luck to you both. Touch gloves.
Danny Green, a fired up Danny Green, defends the IBO Cruiserweight Championship of the World for the 5th time against a 4-time world champ, a Hall of Famer in waiting, the Magic Man Antonio Tarver. It is Green in the black and green, scheduled for 12 rounds. Tarver in the blue. A right-hander versus a left-hander. That in itself could prove either man's biggest concern as Green gets on the front foot.
Yeah, Danny stepping outside the right foot, aiming the right hand straight down the middle, the perfect way to fight a southpaw. Moving to his left, trying the left hand over the top.
Look at this, Antonio Tarver inside, clinch, trying to assert his authority, trying to show Danny how powerful he is.
Yeah, I think Tarver wants to have a look at Danny. He's just at the moment happy to move.
Tarver sweeping then, sweeping almost into Danny's right hand, was very lucky as memories of Danny's first round KO of Roy Jones Jr. come flooding back to many in attendance and many watching around the world. We hope you're enjoying on Main Event Boxing.
Tarver looking quite cool.
Green.
Danny on the attack.
And already that left hand of Danny Green, low, goes to the body, changes levels, strikes high. Neither man has been stopped as a professional. That's 70-odd pro fights.
Yep, no, very good record by both men. The fact that neither of them have been stopped inside the distance. But there's always a first time.
Tarver strikes with that right jab, snapping it out, has a 6 centimetre reach advantage over the talented Australian.
Yeah, and I've spoken to them, that's the game plan. They plan to...
No, down quick.
They plan to use the jab, find the range with the jab, hunt the body down the track. Well, that was grazing, that right hand missed by a fraction.
Left hand, a short one in there, and Green back against the ropes.
Tarver growing in confidence already, I think. He's looking to unload here, Tarver.
How close do you want to get on Main Event Boxing? Danny Green, the world champion, his toughest challenge, stands in blue in front of him.
Snapping jab, he's got a beautiful jab, Tarver.
In memory of Nick Charles for Antonio Tarver tonight. His name emblazoned on those blue shorts. In the final seconds of round number 1. Danny got a couple of times a little taste of Antonio's power.
Yep.
And Antonio is all too well aware of what the Green Machine possesses. Back to the corners we go for the first time.
Very cool and composed Antonio Tarver, I thought, in the first round.
Tried too hard, mate. Okay? You tried way too hard. You gave a mug an even break. Okay? The more you wanted to hurt him, the more you did act like a caveman and you just stood there. Okay? I want you to pick up your momentum now. I don't want you to hit him hard. I want you to stay to your left. I want you to stay to your left like Hopkins did. Okay? Because his time and you're rushing in.
Taking a look at some of the highlights from round number 1. Highlights depending on who you talk to, because both men certainly have their moments.
Yes, for sure.
Greeny almost ended up at Circular Key there.
He did. Interesting
choice of words by trainer Angelo Hyder. In the break, he used the word primitive. Well, Antonio Tarver has called Green a primitive fighter. A subtle play on words just to remind Danny of the build-up to this one.
What he did say, which made sense, though, was fighting like Bernard Hopkins. Move to the left, step to the left.
Here's what Bernard Hopkins did. He did very well, even though Antonio Tarver suggested the loss was because of rapid weight loss after starring in the Rocky movie. More so than Bernard beating him as Green tags.
Lovely little left hand from Tarver, but Green took it well and fired straight back with a nice little right hand, I thought. Didn't even seem to make Danny blink. Little left hand straight on the right between the eyes.
Danny Green debuted back in 2001 with a round 2 KO victory over Fijian Wakar Kolavuso. He weighed in right on 76.2 kilograms. We have followed the journey with him in the 10 years since. Once retired, came back and has won 2 world titles. And Green is down.
That's a knockdown. That's a knockdown. 6.
It was a left hand.
Left uppercut.
Okay?
Danny Green down in the second. Is he struggling with the southpaw? A shot early on. Green walks straight in.
Push that back, listen to me, box on.
He is as talented as any athlete, Danny Green. He is as tough physically and mentally as any athlete as well. If you want to box, he'll box. He'd rather fight.
What's the next kicking punches up? Box on.
Big round for Tarver with the knockdown.
Final minute of round number 2. It's a round that's seen Danny Green dropped.
It was a beautifully timed uppercut.
Back against the ropes.
Oh, big left hand again.
Watch that back.
From Antonio Tarver.
Straight away. Box on.
By moving round to his left, as Angelo Hyder suggested, it's avoiding that left hand of Antonio Tarver. Greeny walks into a straight shot there. And if you had any doubts about if a 42-year-old can still hold his hands up...
He can hold his hands up.
You got it.
Oh, man, that one came from Timbuktu. That left hand of Tarver's, that was meant for business.
Green superbly conditioned through Hayden Knowles and Craig Catterick, a competitive edge. He will and happily go 36 minutes in a war here. End of round number 2. Well.
Open it up, fuck you. Listen to me. Listen. Clear your mouth. Get the jab going. This guy is going to knock this mother out. He's going to the body. He's got to the body. No wait. Let this stuff out front. Just relax, so.
Don't look for the one punch. He's looking for the right hand, you're looking for the left hand. Okay. So let's blind him with the jab. Okay? Feint him. Let him shoot that right hand.
Long-time trainer Jimmy Williams and the legendary Buddy McGirt in the corner with Antonio Tarver. Wrapped with what they have seen. Look at the left. Buckling Danny Green and knocking him to the canvas. This is late in the round, and the left hand that came all the way from Tampa, Florida, and he wanted Danny Green to end up back in Perth, Western Australia.
At this stage of the fight, Danny is not working his style out. And for my money, Tarver in control at the moment.
From close up, it appears Danny's eyes are clear and there's no hangover.
No, he's not hurt. He's not hurt. He's not hurt.
Beautiful jab from Green.
That was a beautiful stiff jab from Green. Tarver very, very relaxed.
Green now circling left. It's away from his power punch, yes, but it's also away from the power shot of Antonio Tarver.
Yeah, no, it's the right way to fight a southpaw. Tarver looking for that left hand straight down the middle. They're not, at this stage, they're not targeting the body of Danny Green the way that they predicted they would. But Tarver boxing very neatly at the moment, I think.
He is the magic man. I thought he would need to be a combination of Harry Houdini and Harry Potter to beat Danny Green here tonight, but he certainly started with a whack. Green lunges forward. 2 wins, 1 loss to Roy Jones Jr. for the man in blue. 1 win to Danny Green over the same man. Danny back to circling right. Reverts. Hard to believe that Danny Green used to campaign at super middleweight when you look at the size of him here at some 90-odd kilos.
And it's, you know, 90 kilos of muscle.
Oh, he looks great, Nick. The body shape hasn't changed a great deal. It's the mass that has changed. He looks a whole lot healthier.
Big left hand from Tarver there.
Time out. Come here, both of you. Stop holding. Listen to me. Stop holding. You, none of the back of the head, okay? Both of you. Box on.
Howard Foster with his interpretation and instructions. Over the top, Tarver, almost a slapping little right hand just to try and get the attention of Green as they broke.
Tarver compact, nice neat southpaw. Looking for his opening, a lot of experience. You can see that experience. Danny trying to draw him in the way he did BJ Flores, but it's not really.
Green's head gets rocked back for the second time by the Magic Man. And out of there, back into centre ring, creating some space for himself. Danny Green in the fight of his life. He looks in the run, strikes back, tries to offer the right hand as a receipt.
Come on, mate. No, you're not, mate. Dan, you're doing your own thing. Breathe deep. Dan, I've never seen you box like this. You need to switch on now for me, mate. Come on. Can we switch on? I need to wake you up. Wake up. Come on. Shut up. Wake up. Come on. Now listen. Come on. Listen. Danny, you don't want to counter punch with him yet. This is his game. He can't go the whole time. Just keep moving around. Keep moving to your left. You haven't got your momentum yet.
I'm hardly hitting him.
You don't have to hit him yet, mate, because I want you to paint. Move left.
Okay, let's take a look at some of the highlights, Baz. Round 4, what did you like?
Yeah, that was a very stiff jab from Danny Green there, but for the majority of the round, that was a bomb of a left hand from Tarver. Tarver is in control. I really feel there's serious worry in the green corner.
Danny Green in the black and green. Antonio Tarver in the blue. Main Event Boxing, once again, providing you with the biggest shows in Australia. Tarver, again, bullying, physically bullying Danny Green.
He looks very strong.
Into the corner, into the space, into his space where he wants to contest the fight. Antonio Tarver complaining about
slipping on the same stuff.
Better distance here from Danny.
I'll tell you what, for a man of 42, he looks remarkable. He doesn't look that age at all. Has he got the legs to go 12 rounds though?
That's exactly right. Inactivity, it could be the determining factor here tonight.
For sure, but you know, I think if I was in Danny's corner, you know, like Angelo's telling him to move around, fair enough, but at the moment, Tarver dictating. Danny, I think, needs to pressure and try and wear his opponent out.
He wore a couple there. Most were caught on the gloves, admittedly. But Green here being dominated like I haven't seen before.
Yep. Well, I had a feeling that they were seriously prepared. I told you they came to win. At the moment, doesn't look good. Danny Green's got one punch power. We know that he can turn a fight round with one punch.
And he strikes, and again, trying to load that right hand into the sternum. We spoke about this punch earlier in the night. It is one of Danny's best. Right hand rolled over, straight into the middle of your chest.
Yep.
The heart starter.
It is, but Tarver's also sniping with that right hand, coming up with his left of the body as well. Look, that's what he's looking for it now.
And it's the footwork of Antonio Tarver turning and pushing in as he throws the right hand. Green seeing them well though.
Green waiting to counter with the right hand, what he's looking for. Tarver ready for it though.
40 seconds remain in round number 4. Howard Foster, not a great deal to do, our referee thus far. We hope it continues that way.
No infringements this round. It's been a very clean boxing round.
Green launches his 90-odd kilos of West Australian muscle at the American. Very much countering at this stage.
Danny, he's trying to counter punch, which I think is what Angelo wants him to do at this stage.
Won his first world title back in 2003 with a 12-round points victory over Montel Griffin with Antonio Tarver. And some 8 years later, he is looking to make it number 5. First time in the cruiserweight division.
Listen to me.
Press this off right there.
Take a deep breath.
Nice relax, man.
Relax, baby. Look here. Drop the right hand to the body. Your chin back to your body into the head. Don't stand in front of me unless you do it.
I killed him with the jab, that hand. Around.
Listen, keep doing what you're doing.
I'm doing it, but...
Okay, listen, stay focused, baby.
Stay focused.
He's just reminding you. That's all he's doing, is reminding you. Okay?
You're doing it.
Just reminding you. Okay? Now listen.
won every round.
Okay, T, listen to me. You don't like that jab backing up.
Okay, he can't get lucky.
When he's on the rope, you know he's going to try that right hand.
You gotta get lucky.
So check it out. Give him a feint. Okay? Let's go.
That is arguably the oddest corner conversation I have ever heard. Arguing about what was working and what's not, and why am I changing?
Yeah, no.
Whatever they're doing, it is working.
He knows that he's in control.
Fighting away from the United States, in the champion's backyard.
What did Tarver say, Andy? I've killed him with my jab that round, which he did.
Brother,
I mean,
I've killed him with my jab, brother.
Yeah, well, they're all, boxing very well.
And he takes one there, moves round to his left.
And I tell you, Buddy McGirt in the corner, former welterweight, light welterweight and welterweight champion, one of the greats. Jimmy Williams told me that he trained with the likes of Archie Moore, Sugar Ray Robinson, and myriads of other great fighters. We actually went through some punches together, and he goes, "Hey man, you fight like we do." I said, "That's because I was trained by some American fighters, American trainers."
Green with 2 minutes remaining in round number 5.
Tarver looking very composed.
Now, Antonio Tarver 3 centimetres or 1 inch taller than Danny Green, but in fighting stance,
he looks bigger.
Because Tarver is so upright and Danny so compact.
He looks much bigger, doesn't he?
He certainly does. As much of the fight has been contested as what you see now, halfway through round 5. Green against the ropes, waiting for that countering right hand.
It's going to get to the stage of desperation because Tarver doesn't intend to be caught with it. He mentioned between rounds he wasn't going to get caught with it. You know, Danny's got to do something to change the pattern of the fight. And I don't think it's going to work fighting like this. I think he needs to come forward and bully Tarver. At the moment, he's at the end of Tarver's reach. He needs to change the pattern of the fight. Good body shot from Danny Green, a bit low, but I think Danny Green needs to go forward the way he used to go forward and keep Tarver going backwards. That's the way you beat a southpaw. I can't see he can win like this.
Walks into one there, Green, back against the ropes in every sense. It was a test going in, and it is a test moving forward for the Aussie. Circles round to his right. Still very compact, hands nice and high. Takes one right between the gloves on the forehead. 25 seconds remaining in round number 5.
Tarver hands held very high.
Both guys see punches coming very, very well, don't they? Their movement for 2 big men is good.
Yeah, now beautiful boxing here. Danny blocked those really well. Slipping and sliding, evading most of Tarver's punches, but very little in return, Andy.
Bell about to sound, and that concludes the round. Back to the corners we go.
Green, talk to me, mate. I need to know you're with me. Breathe deep, come on. Breathe deep. Hold that, mate. Put in the back of his neck, please, mate. Listen, Listen, you're starting to wake up, okay? You started to get a bit of movement. Wherever you're flat, I don't know.
Keep breathing.
But
Nice
listen to me,
deep
Dan, you were flat. We're not 100% tonight, okay? You feel that? We know that. You've got to stay fucking really tight mentally, mate. The mental party has got to come out now. And you've got to listen to me, right? You've got to keep moving to your left, Dan. But Dan, you've got to get him, and you've got to hold him, and you've got to start tiring him with the clubs, mate, and the short stuff. You've got to get inside a bit more
Look at
when you can.
some of the highlights as we listen to Angelo Hyder and Danny Green.
Listen up. Keep Green, it's starting to work up. If you can keep your momentum going, mate, it'll come. Trust me.
Come on, get out.
Here we go. We continue for the IBO Cruiserweight Championship of the World, round number 6. In front of a huge crowd here at Sydney's Entertainment Centre. And at this point in time, Barry Michael, it is the Magic Man in control.
Certainly in control at the moment. Danny needs to change the pattern of the fight if he's going to get back into it. I can't see this counter-punching fight. Oh, brother, that was an uppercut. I can't see this counter-punching style can work for him. It's certainly not working now. He needs to bully Tarver. It's the only way he's going to get back into this fight.
And again, it's Tarver bullying Green, who strikes. Does Danny need to turn this into a brawl?
He needs to turn it into a brawl. That's what he needs to do. He needs to fight his old style. At the moment, he's being picked apart by a very, very skillful future Hall of Famer. There's no doubt about that. This man is showing his ability here.
Green over the top with a Cobra-like right hand. But what he is doing at the moment is just trying to match Antonio Tarver.
Yeah, no, he can't do it.
Another big left hand right on the button. And immediately Green moves into a defensive position.
Tarver his condition looks good. He's not even puffing, breathing hard.
No, he looks as fresh as a 21-year-old. Very cautious of that right hand of Green's, though, still Antonio Tarver. When Tarver comes in, his vision almost solely on the right glove of Danny.
Yes. Danny should have doubled the right hand then. Had an opportunity. Tarver was square on. Under a minute remaining, round 6. Good right drive to the body from Danny Green. That was a good punch.
Now the crowd is involved here at the Sydney Entertainment Centre, willing their hero on.
This is more the fight he needs to fight, and he needs to walk up on it, I think. You know, he's had some success so far this round. He's not winning this round, but he's had some success. That's what he needs to do. Keep walking up.
1-10-8 round so far. There'd be plenty that would suggest the others are all 10-9, and all of them in favour of the American.
Without doubt.
20 seconds remain. A massive second half to this fight required when the boys come out from the corners next round. Because we will be 6 rounds down, 6 remaining. A confident Antonio Tarver. Back to Jimmy Williams, Buddy McGirt and the crew.
Nice deep breath, champ. As Raphael would say now, have faith in your conditioning, baby. Okay? Hey, baby, all night, Antonio. Hey, listen, when he does something and the crowd goes crazy, don't you lose focus. He ain't do nothing. Okay? They're just trying to get him back in the fight. But you own him now, you got to keep him. Go ahead, Jimmy.
Keep the pressure on him. Keep the pressure. Keep him backing up. Keep the jab. Deep breath. He's nullifying everything.
Nice deep breath.
Let's deep breath, Sean.
3 words. You own him.
And you've got to keep him.
And you've got to keep him from the Antonio Tarver corner. As we take a look at some of the action from round number 6. And Danny Green is going to need to produce a little bit of magic man himself to get out of this situation. But he's talented enough, he's tough enough, and he's good enough.
He needs to change the pattern. He needs the pressure, I believe. He needs to put the pressure on and keep it on. The only way to take this southpaw out of his rhythm is to buffle him, I believe now. He can't outbox him. He's shown he can't outbox him. Tarver's too slick. That's what he needs to do.
To the body. Trying to slow the 42-year-old down with some body shots. Changing levels. Go to the body. Go high. Danny Green with 27 knockouts in 31 fights. On the other side of those stats, Antonio Tarver has never lost via KO.
Yeah, well, so far he hasn't looked like being hurt.
Tarver driving his left hand into the sternum of Danny Green.
Oh, big body shot to Danny Green's sternum again.
Tarver rocks. Tarver was wobbled. Short little shot from Green, who's holding and hitting.
Don't pull that, I told you in the dressing room. Both on.
Danny's best punch of the fight.
What's that about? Let him out. Let him out. Very clean, both here. Both on.
Tarver was hurt. First time he's really nailed Tarver cleanly.
And as a result, Tarver's stance has changed. He's not standing bolt upright as he was for the opening 6. Look, Tarver's now in crouch.
Yeah, we're in round 7. Round 7 is about where you really cross over into that second and third win.
Listen to me. Stop holding. Stop holding. Do you understand? Both on.
Howard Foster.
A minute to go, round 7. Danny Green's best round so far.
It certainly is Danny Green's best round, and the crowd knows he needs something. He needs a little bit of support, and they are buying into it.
You know what? He's done exactly what I said he needed to do, is change the pattern. The pattern's changing. He needs to fight this fight. For the next 5 rounds is what he needs to do. Tarver's reflexes are slowing. He's tiring. Green has hurt him this round.
Goes to the body. The Green Machine trying to lower the hands of Antonio Tarver, who is now boxing from the back foot because he's tasted a little bit of Green's power.
Tarver's hurt. Tarver's hurt. Tarver's hurt.
20 seconds remaining to see out the round. Antonio Tarver needs the rest that he is going to get in about 10 seconds' time. Back against the ropes, Antonio Tarver has been dominated completely in this 3 rounds.
Big round.
And back to the stools we go.
Get your body calm now, mate. Get your body where I need it. Open that up. Much breathe deep.
The referee's not going to give you any breaks. You understand me? So listen, drink this here. Now, Antonio, you got to shoot the left hand from here. You shoot it from down here, no good.
Just now, I want you to use your legs a little bit.
Can we keep the defense tight?
And move the jab.
Okay, but listen, the referee's not going to give you, so don't try to clinch. The referee's not going to give you the opportunity.
Don't grab,
Okay? That's only 1 round, baby. Don't worry about it.
Deep breath. Run that round.
Take a nice deep breath.
Let him take control.
He's feeling the pace.
Logical corner.
The jab sets it all. You got to wait for the jab.
And look at Tarver. Whack goes the left hand. Both fired shots, didn't they?
But Tarver was badly hurt for the first time.
He was certainly rocked as the bell sounds. This is round number 8 for the IBO Cruiserweight Championship of the World. Andy Raymond and former world champion Barry Michael calling the action ringside between Danny Green and Antonio Tarver. And the Magic Man was dominated in the previous 3-minute period. The first round he's been dominated in since the fight started.
He doesn't like it in the body, Tarver.
Green on the split, trying to find a home for that right uppercut. And Tarver certainly showed he was vulnerable when forced to fight from the back foot.
That's what I said. He had to change. It's a way to beat a southpaw. You can't, you know, Danny was getting picked off going backwards. It's not going to work for him. He needs the pressure. He turned it around in the last round. Can he continue doing it?
Ring position is crucial because neither man can afford their back against the ropes. That's when they have been.
Yep.
Ready and right for the picking. Danny Green halfway through round number 8. After round 5, Danny has only had 4 knockouts in his career, none after round 9.
Oh, good right hand from Danny Green.
Yep, it certainly was. Takes one, another straight left hand from Tarver. That was the punch in the opening 6 rounds. And again, this fight has turned. Antonio Tarver on centre ring, bullying and winning the round.
He's winning the round, all right.
And Danny,
the jab's winning the fight for Tarver.
Keep your eye on the front foot of Antonio Tarver as Green moves into southpaw to try and avoid Tarver stepping on Danny's front foot, trapping him, and then unloading with that left uppercut.
Danny hasn't done enough, anywhere near enough this round. He's been dominated again.
Oh,
that was a big left hand. Didn't land cleanly, I don't think.
No, much of it deflected. Being cramped for room here once again, Green. And this is just an awesome athlete in action. At 42 years of age,
11 seconds.
Who's going head hunting again? Oh! Tarver works into a right hand.
Oh, I think he's okay, but that's a good right hand.
He's fine. The eyes are still clear. The end of that last round, that 1 minute break for Antonio Tarver was exactly what he needed.
Yes, without doubt.
Hands up tight, mate. Breathe deep. There you go, mate. Come on. Listen. You haven't listened to me all night. You nearly knocked him out that round. Can you please breathe deep, relax your body. Come on, deep breathing, relax. Can you please keep everything short, mate? Relax. Don't do that big punching stuff. Dan, you know our right hand up the middle? That's the one you've got to throw, but you've got to move left. Brilliant. You're not sharp, mate. You can't do that counter punching hands down stuff. You've got to go back to the most simplest thing you've ever done. Can you keep your hands up? You've got to really be simple, and trust me, mate. You've got to stay throwing that right inside. He's ducking under it all.
Using up every second in the corner, Danny Green, and rightfully so.
Stop boxing and break. No punching after, okay? Box on.
He's not going to cop any nonsense, is he?
No.
Our man Howard Foster.
No, to Howard Foster's credit, he's a very good referee. He won't take any garbage from either of these guys. Keeping it as clean as he possibly can.
Look at this battle for centre ring dominance. Both
battle of wills and battle of
moving slowly, very precisely.
Wills and skills.
Just trying to get that middle ring position. Wills and skills, I love it. Tarver with the left hand.
Dangerous punch.
But from the back foot, Danny Green has won the position of where this fight will be contested. Danny in the middle and doing a wonderful job there, Green, of cutting off the ring. But now allowing Tarver back into challenge for that space.
Tarver's jab, the dominant punch of this fight.
Has he got a late knockout in him, the Green Machine? He will need to create history by doing so. And is it to the point already where Danny needs a knockout to win this?
He does need a knockout, I think. He loses this round especially. 3 to go after that, he'll need a knockout.
Yep. Family and friends, fans, watching on here ringside as they are, as you are, no doubt, around Australia.
I really think Green needs to attack the body, hurt the body of the older man who's taken off a lot of weight. He's taken off a lot of weight, and I think it's starting to catch up with him. I do. I think he's slowed up a lot, but Danny is not doing enough. I think he's probably expended a lot of energy, and he's copped a lot of punches too. I don't know if he's got enough in the tank. He needs to pressure, body punch, and hurt Tarver. Otherwise, he's not going to get there. Under a minute, round 9. Green looking to put the pressure on. He needs it. He should have cornered him there. But this is the This is the way to beat Tarver. Get him on the back foot.
Right hand from
Get him on the
Danny
back
Green.
foot.
Short little right hand from Green.
Now Green going backwards now. Good rip to the body from Tarver.
Final 30 seconds of round number 9, and it is Green back against the ropes. This is where Tarver had so much success early on in the fight.
Still.
Oh, Green takes one. Geez, he's got good whiskers, Danny Green. Both guys do, as Tarver unloads on the world champion, who is back against the ropes and in all sorts of drama.
In trouble, Danny Green. 10 seconds.
He's going to see out the round here because they're inside the final 10 seconds. Ducking, weaving, hoping and praying Green survives, but he is out. Danny Green is out on his feet.
He's gone totally. He's going to stop he should stop it. He's not coming back from that.
Danny Green thinks the fight is over.
That's it. Bullshit, yeah. That's it.
Brendan Green, the brother of Danny, is saying that's it.
They've stopped it.
It is over. He is the magic man. Antonio Tarver produces quite a trick. Danny Green was retired by his corner.
No, good move. He was gone.
Biggest congratulations go to his brother Brendan,
yes,
who has made the toughest personal and professional decision of both of their careers.
Yeah,
but Danny thought the fight was over at the end of the round.
He did.
He hugged Antonio Tarver. He had taken too much punishment, and a sensible decision was made.
Definitely.
Fighter security of the utmost importance. Referee once told me the most important thing is ensuring a fighter can come back and fight in a couple of months' time.
Without doubt.
Not what happens on the night.
There's that saying, and it's so true. It's better to stop a fight one punch too soon rather than one punch too late.
You know what I mean? Thank you, man. We got a rematch.
You got a rematch.
You get a rematch if you want a rematch. Antonio Dean Tarver, now a 5-time world champion.
Will everyone just be quiet, don't give any orders, just let him relax.
Sucking the big ones in, Danny Green at the moment. Tasting victory for the 4th time only and defeat via the short route for the 1st time only. But the punishment Green absorbed in this flurry was just too much. Too much for any man. And Tarver's precision punching magnified the problem for Danny Green.
Definitely, yes. No, he certainly, when he got Danny Green hurt, look, this is the mark of a man who's done everything in the fight game. When he got Danny hurt, he knew he could finish him. He just, you know, to Danny's credit, he hung in there, but look, have a look at him. He didn't know where he was there.
It brings back memories of Danny Green versus Sean Sullivan.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that.
In Western Australia years ago, where Danny overcooked himself. And he's all right now, man, the Green Machine. Gutted in one corner, while Antonio Tarver, at 42 years of age, celebrates in the other corner.
Thank you, Australia. Thank you, Australia. Got him, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, as referee Howard Foster brings our fighter to center ring. Ladies and gentlemen, in round number 9, the fight being stopped due to the blue corner not allowing their fighter to come out, the new IBO Cruiserweight Champion of the World, Antonio the Magic Man Tarver.
Couldn't get hit with nothing. You hurt me twice. You hurt me twice. Good fight, boy. Good job.
The new belt to be placed down his waist from the Honorable Vice President Phil Austin.
Antonio.
Okay, let me get it.
Interview.
Let me get it. Okay, baby.
Antonio Tarver, you are now a 5-time world champion. Congratulations.
Hey, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. I want to just say thank you to Sydney, Australia, for hosting this beautiful championship fight. They treated us with dignity and respect. My hat goes off to Danny Green Promotion, a hell of a fighter. I had to come in shape. He hurt me twice, but I couldn't let him know it. It was a hell of a fight. I want to thank Danny for giving me the opportunity. Thank you, Sydney, Australia.
And Antonio, I hear you say that there might be a chance you and Danny Green will go toe-to-toe again. Is there a chance of a rematch?
You know what? That's on Danny Green. He got to get healthy and get back in shape. And who knows, if he called me, I'm coming back, baby.
Antonio Tarver, the 5-time world champion, one of the all-time greats. Congratulations.
I want to give may God rest his soul, my late colleague, Nick Charles. I love you. This was for you. I fought with heart. I wasn't going to quit. I love you, Nick. And my prayers go to his family, my condolences. Love you, Nick.
Antonio Tarver, ladies and gentlemen.
My battery's gone, so I can't remember.
Yes, Antonio Tarver, realising the emotion, trying to soak it up as the world champion, former Danny Green. Cuts a reasonably lonely figure in his corner.
Yeah, I'll tell you, when you're in the loser's corner, it's not a good feeling. But, you know, Danny Green, you know, put up a valiant fight. He just fought a guy that is one of the greats and came prepared. And I did say after spending a bit of time with them, I knew they were prepared. I still thought that Danny would be able to come home, but it didn't work out that way.
Yeah. Okay, let's go to Danny. He's now with Ben Damon.
Danny Green. Danny Green, you took on one of the all-time greats tonight, Antonio Tarver.
Yeah, what can I say? I just want to apologise to everyone out there. Very tough for me. Very difficult. I just want to thank everyone for support. I want to thank Antonio, who fought a great fight. I just couldn't do a thing right tonight. I had a terrible night, and I'm not taking anything away from Antonio. He fought a very smart fight. He's a great fighter, and he proved that tonight. At the age of 42, he always said 42 is nothing but a number, and he proved it. And unfortunately, guys, I just feel so bad for not being able to do it for all the people that come out here tonight and a home main event, Fox and Pubs and Clubs. I feel gutted, guys.
A round of applause for Danny Green. Danny, you said Antonio's 42. He's come back and won a world title. You're 38 years old. He says there's a chance of a rematch. What do you think about that right now?
Right now, I just want to chill out, take stock and relax, mate, and, you know, get better, get healthy. It's the main thing's my health, my 2 kids. Just so gutted I couldn't do it for you guys. So sorry.
Danny, you haven't let anyone down, mate. A fantastic performance, a fantastic career, and it may continue. Danny Green, one of the all-time greats.
Danny Green in centre ring, no doubt going through a heap of emotions, some good, some bad, some indifferent.
Definitely, but I tell you what, you know, so proud of the way he spoke there. He didn't make a single excuse. He just gave Tarver all the credit, and shows what a true sportsman and a champion he is.
It'd be very easy going through the flood of emotion at the moment to say, you know, in the heat of the moment, I'm retiring, that's it.
Oh, without doubt, he's I think, look, to be honest with you, he's going to think about it, and you know, if there's a rematch, they might consider it, but you know, I don't know. You've got to take stock, and we'll see what happens.
I think there's more left in Danny Green. I think he's got more left to offer the world of boxing. I think the biggest rap of the night must go to his brother Brendan, who was in the corner, and he was the one against Danny's will said, "No, this is over."
Yep.
You're my brother. I don't care if you're the winner.
That's right. Fighters. I've seen fighters die in the ring. You can die in there. It can be a dangerous place. And credit to Danny's brother for doing that. Danny didn't want to stop, but he certainly was in a good way.
An incredible night of fights, an incredible main event. Antonio Tarver came to Sydney, Australia with ambition of the IBO title, but in the back of his mind he wanted to unify this belt. Steve Cunningham, Marco Hook, there is a range of fights for him.
Oh, look, there's some big money paydays out there for
you reckon Antonio's short of a quit as it is?
I don't really know, but I don't think he is. He seems like a real class act, but there's more in him if he wants to. He's very fresh. As I said, when I met him and saw him and talked to the camp, I thought, my God, this man's 42. He looks like he hasn't been touched.
Yep.
And as I said, he bought the game plan and they executed it to a T, but there's plenty left in Antonio Tarver for the world of boxing.
Certainly is. What a night of professional sport. What a moment. It has been an occasion as well at the Sydney Entertainment Centre.